Hey y'all, it's Megan again here on the Lawson Farm. Tonight we're going to be making some delicious cheeseburgers in our black cast iron frying pan. No grill needed for absolutely delicious cheeseburgers. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to take is our pound of hamburger. Now this is from our cow, so this beef was raised right here. Doesn't get any better than that, but of course, if your only option is the grocery store, by all means, do what you gotta do, but try to find you a local farmer. Is we're gonna put in some shredded cheese. No, fourth of a cup, half of a cup, something like that. A handful. So we're gonna put that in. We're gonna take some Heinz 57. We're going to give it a few shakes in there. There we go. And when it comes to stuff like this, y'all, I don't measure, so I apologize. Just do it till it looks right. Alright, and the Worcestershire sauce, I have a terrible time saying it. Don't laugh at me. I apologize. We're going to do just a few good shakes of that, because that makes your burgers real good right there. Walked out to the garden and pulled me an onion. We're going to cut that up real quick. Now I don't put a lot of onion in with the hamburger meat because my husband does not like onions. So we'll just put enough in there to give it a little flavor. Alright, so I cut up my onion pretty fine. And I'm just going to take that and put it in there too. And we're just going to take our hands and going to mix all that together. And of course, always make sure you wash your hands before you do this. But you want to get it good and combined. Let that sit about 10 or 15 minutes. Let it soak up all those sauces and let the flavors combine, and we'll come back to it. Alright, so while our meat's sitting, I'm going to take about a tablespoon of butter and got my heat around medium, a little hair above medium, and I'm just going to be letting that melt in my skillet there while everything's getting hot, because the key to these good burgers are we got to lock in the flavor with a good sear when we very first put them in there. So we're going to let that be getting hot. While that is warming up, I want to let everybody know, those of you that don't already know, my cookbook is officially out and available. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, or if you're local to me, you can come by the house here and pick it up. So, or by the farm, you can come by here and get you one. But I do appreciate everyone's support so far with the book. It was a big challenge. I stepped out of my comfort zone, but I really enjoyed the process, and I hope y'all enjoy the book as much as I enjoyed making it. So, alright, we're going to get started because my butter's good and melted. I'm going to cut my heat up just a tad. Alright, we got our butter going in our pan. We're going to take us a good handful of hamburger, put it in a ball like that. Kind of make sure it's all together, and then we're going to get it good and flat. Now, one thing to remember, especially if you're using fresh hamburger, they are going to shrink because they do have a higher fat content than that what you get in the grocery store most of the time, which is not a bad thing. I mean, the taste is out of this world. So I'm just getting my little patty fixed here. So I want to make them a good size because, like I said, they will shrink. Alright, we're going to put this on. Hear that there? That's what we're listening for. Alright, so I got me another ball. And do the same thing. So we see how this one's getting brown around the edges. We're going to look at that one and see if it's ready to be flipped. And it is. Look at there, y'all. Now we don't want to mash them like you see them do in the movies. We don't want to mash that juice out of them. Alright, I'm going to get our cheese. We're going to take a piece of provolone cheese, put it on each one. We're going to give that a little time to melt. That looks pretty good and melted. Now we're going to take a piece of American cheese. Alright, y'all, there you have it. These are my cast iron skillet burgers. I'd rather have them like this than on the grill any day. Actually, my husband has just pretty much give up making cheeseburgers because we like them so much better this way. So, hope you enjoyed that. We're going to enjoy these with some fresh hamburger buns. That recipe is actually from the Prairie Homestead. You can check her out on YouTube. She also has a blog. The buns are delicious, so we're going to enjoy these cheeseburgers with some homemade buns. And I'm going to get these cooked, and yeah, we fixing to eat us some supper. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, check out my cookbook. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'll also put a link to my Facebook and Instagram if you don't already follow me on there. And I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate everybody's support. Y'all are awesome. And I guess I'll talk to y'all next time.